Hello, today is 12th of January, around 1, and this is my journal. So let me just start with what was today, which was the first black belt training at Campbell headquarters, and it went well. Funny thing is, my partner, not my first degree test, but my partner during the first degree trainings, and the guy who I went up against in all the tournaments. It was like I would win first, he would win first. It was yeah, his name is Cody, and then so he was coincidentally next to me, and when they were like our partner, I turned and he turned, and then he didn't say he recognized me, but I was like, my name's Josh, what's your name? And he said Cody, and I was like, wait a minute, like, is that you? And then he said, like, yeah, because he looked different, because like, he grew, his hair's grown out, he lost some weight, so, I couldn't recognize him. But when he said his name was Cody, I remembered. So it's fun partnering with him again. I'll try to partner with him for more trainings, because I don't think I have a partner from Pleasanton, because Gerards and Adesh aren't testing, and Vajrang is with Sarvation, Hardik is with Josh, so I think he's going to be my partner, maybe even on my black belt test, so I have to practice with him. And so basically what happened, so the carpool was me, Manya, Padma, and Cody, so we drove there, we got there on time, and when we started with Kunjum Daniel, he ran us through warm-ups, and then we practiced section 1 of the fighting system, and we went for longer than I expected. It was like my arms were getting sore than I expected, but we kept going, and then Master Reyes came, and we started working on guillotine armbar and leg choke, and then we took a break to do listen to mastery notes, and do the powwow or the cheer, and after that we practiced again we've practiced defense against guillotine, defense against the armbar, and defense against the leg choke, and then we did Khmer locks and double armbar. And yeah, the number one criticism I got, but that Quentin Dave, who came later to run our training, said was like, just go faster, and on the defense against the armbar, you have to grab your bicep first. I think I was doing that, but now I have it in my mind to like confirm I'm doing it every time. Yeah, it's gotta go faster and faster. After training, there was like more talking about mastery notes and stuff, and then we left to the karate school. It was Sanji's birthday rubies and stuff. I didn't eat a cupcake, I smelt one for him, but I didn't eat it because I'm trying to like keep sugars and processed foods out of my body. But anyways, training, and then so class last week, I went to all 3 classes, black belt classes last week, and we did West Coast form on one day. Then we just figured out the right situation on one day, and we also did knives, and on Friday we did knives again. So I gotta start stretching. I actually, like, on Monday I was super inflexible, and I stretched for like 10 minutes every day, and I felt myself lower on Friday, but it wasn't looking like that, but I thought I was lower, so maybe just slow baby step progress. I'll stretch again today. Yeah, because the splits are super important in West Coast form. Even if you have like a really good West Coast form, if you have awful splits, especially because it's near the end, that's probably what they're going to remember the most from your West Coast form. Knives, or just some technical areas of improvement. On the knife, you can't grab the blade. A lot of times when I go slow, I'm good, but when I go fast, I end up like one finger grabs the blade, which is like an RT. The judge sees you, so I have to have more control over the knife. And then on number 3, I have to fully shrimp out, because I just like deflect it, and sometimes it like slices my legs. I have to like shrimp out my body when I deflect it. And last one, I have to straighten out on number one. I have to make sure my arm is straight while checking the shoulder. Those are my 3 areas of improvement on knives. On West Coast form, I have to just get into lower stances, make sure I have my 4-point check, and just like keep my body squared, you know, in front stance and stuff. Just like a personal thing, I want to work on my running jump side kick to get the tuck, because whenever we have like targets and we're like running over or like jumping over height, like just things stacked, I always like clear a lot of I clear like a lot of pads, like more than a lot of people. But then when it's time to do it in the air, for some reason I just like I like it doesn't happen. I don't know why. I just have to work on that. Maybe it's not enough reps. Just have to work on it. Just, you know, getting the foot, instead of like being hanging like this, I have to get the foot in. And that's that. And then peak performance diet. This week was very good for diet, not gonna lie. When I woke up, I would have either like granola or just milk, and then for lunch I had like salad, but not like with a lot of dressing or like just leaves. It was like salad with like spinach and stuff, and then with white chicken pieces, and no dressing and no cheese and stuff. So I would have that. And then dinner, 2 days out of 5 I had paneer curry. Paneer is like this Indian soy thing. And then one day I had shrimp, one day I had chicken, and then one day it was like green bell pepper and cauliflower, this thing my mom made. Let's see, yeah, my video cut. But anyways, giving value, I just did some stuff around the house, you know, took out the trash, swept the floor. I helped with testing on Friday, which was a pretty good experience. You know, I've helped a lot of tests, like judging wise, but this was the first time I got like a concrete like strategy to grading tests. Like 99.9% of how I was grading was how you do it, but then like the ratio, like 75% good comments, 25% criticism, and I would always give like pluses and E's if it was really, really good. And like I've given like 2 or 3 P's to brown belts that were like they just completely did it wrong. But yeah, I usually give pluses and then E's, and then I usually write like either for criticism I write like pivot or bigger like more lockout, more intensity, stuff like that. And then for good comments I like do like smiley face or awesome or good job or nice kicks, stuff like that. So it's basically what I was doing, but like it was like 1 or 2 things I learned from like the concrete method yesterday. And I put on the arcade. The arcade is fun. Then let's see. I think that's all the sections. Oh, extra supplemental training. So my shoulders getting back to how it's supposed to be, and I don't wanna. I haven't started like big time working out again, so I'm just doing some like shoulder mobility stuff. Rajiv from Tribe told me that to get train the stabilizer muscles, you just like take a band and do all these. And we have like 2 family friends that are physiotherapists, so they've been telling me stuff to do. And yeah, so I've just been like taking like super lightweight like 5s and stuff, just like doing flies and just stretching it, because I don't want it to be like I think it's okay, and then like months before the black belt test it just pops out again. It's not gonna happen, but I have to train it up to what it was, because it is definitely not as strong as it used to be. I think that should be it. This week was the first week back from break, and it went by pretty fast because we didn't have school on Monday. On Wednesday, they made us watch this video. Like the entire school had to watch this video about like the impact of social media on our lives, and honestly, like, I went into it thinking it was gonna be like awful and stereotypical and like generalizing, and but it was actually kind of insightful, because they showed how like how addicting social media can be, and although I like to limit myself and I don't spend like all day on it, I for sure know that some of my peers at school are like, their life is this, like they plan what time they're gonna post, they like every time they get a message, like check their phone, like even if they're at dinner with their family, they'll like be talking and they'll just check their phone and like reply to their texts, and it honestly kind of cuts off your communication skills. I know people that like text a lot, but then in real life they have like no communication skills. So it's better to be a good talker and a bad texter than a bad talker and a good texter. And again, that made me reflect, because one bit of it was on how we're using technology to basically, it's capitalism, right? Apps make their like do research and run these tests to see what will be most addicting, and they seek our personal information in return for that, when instead we could be the smartest people in the world. Instead of making them write algorithms to steal your personal data and hook you onto Candy Crush, they could be making apps that, detect diseases, or um, provide help to people, or give like a way for people to ask or receive help. So that was a pretty cool thing that happened this week. It was honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a waste of time, and it turned out to be. I felt like the points they were making were really good. It just, they needed a little bit better way to convey those arguments to maybe reach all the people in my grade or in my school. Um, we're learning about World War I history, which is so confusing. This country attacked this country, then this country attacked this country, but then they allied, and now this country made a mobile army, but this country likes this country. So it's just like names and geography, which all the things I'm bad at. But it'll be interesting, because the first unit is what sets your grade basically in high school for the rest of the semester. So I have to do good on this. Um, my so I don't know if I mentioned, but my French teacher quit to go teach at a different school like halfway through the year. So we're getting a new teacher, but every day we walk in thinking it's gonna be a new teacher, and it's like a substitute. So we don't know when the new teacher's gonna be there, like the different substitute. And my math teacher's dad passed away, but she's seeming to take it really well, because the nurses said that like there's no way he's gonna make it to Christmas. Just don't even try it. He's not gonna make it to Christmas. And he passed away like a week ago, like maybe like 2 weeks after Christmas. So she was like, she was talking to us about it, and she was like, the nurses said he wouldn't make it to Christmas, and here we are now. So, and like the family knew, and they had time to prepare for it. And I hope he rests in peace, and I sent her my prayers. But it's nice to see. I don't know how to put this without sounding like a bum, but like harsh, but it's not. I mean that it's nice to see her not being impacted very negatively from it. And she got to cherish her father, who's like the most important man in your life. She got to cherish her father for longer than the nurses said she could. So she looked happy, and then she also got like picked for some award like during class. She was like crying with tears. So it's nice to see her happy, because I can't relate to what she's going through. I can only imagine how much pain it would bring me. So to see her staying so strong during it is really like admirable for me. Yeah, I don't know where that started, but just talking about school and stuff. First semester I had good grades. I think I already said that. But second semester I'm testing for black belt, and so I have to put in not a lot more work for school, or not even a lot less work. I have to just put in more efficient work, like get more work done, study better in the same amount of time given. and it's not gonna be impossible balancing both of them. I just have to set my mind to it, and I think that should be good. I'm gonna have to figure out how to merge these two videos, but yeah, that's it. Thank you.